if you do see this, even if you didn't watch it, bro, like, subscribe, dog. Subscribe. Why you being stingy? Just subscribe, bro. Yes, subscribe to 100 fucking random YouTube channels. Just subscribe here. How's it, everybody? I hope you're all doing well. My name is Landile. This is my first video. You can tell I'm nervous as fuck, but we're gonna push through. I've been procrastinating this for a while. Is that even the right language? I've been procrastinating on this for a long time. Starting a video, even I don't think I've filmed like a proper YouTube video. So this is my first time. Hopefully it's gonna go well on the first take. I decided to come here, let y'all know who am I, first of all, second of all, what I stand for, third of all, kind of like my career and life, I guess. Yeah. So let me start with who am I. My name is Landile Ndungxhosa or Ndumpondo. And yeah, I have a craving to like make a lot of money, and this is what this video will be about, I guess. Yeah. So I do real estate, hey. I started this year in January. I've been in my career, or I've been working now for 2 years. So let me just start this from the beginning then. Okay, so I started working at 16, hey? I worked in the restaurant industry, popular Mediterranean place, yeah? Guess I worked there for like 2 years. Yeah, that's the only other place I've been at. So I worked there for 2 years, and I don't know, I guess I climbed the whatever you call it, the ladder. I climbed the ladder a bit. I didn't go all the way. I didn't go to like managerial positions, but definitely did climb that ladder. And one thing I realized in the course of that is that, man, I'm making money and making a good amount of money, especially 16. Like, I don't have a house to look after. I don't have I don't have any costs, bro. It's just me at that point, like 16 to early 17. That's me. That's what I was dealing with. So I was making good money and I was happy, bro. I was happy. And then kind of like middle of 17, maybe like, yeah, somewhere there. Not the year 17, but like when I was turning 17, I had a fight with my stepdad or dad, and I decided at that point that fuck this, I'm moving out, bro. Like, making money, I have no qualms with like living alone, you know. To me, that was more peaceful, bro, and I still believe that to this day. It's more peaceful to just, you know, be on yourself, bro, and I guess everybody can relate with that. So yeah, man, I moved out sharp. Now, for a couple of months, you know, like, yeah, it was grand. Well, I was suffering, let me not lie. I was suffering, but I was pushing it. I was keeping it pushing, bro. And like maybe towards the tail end of last year, I don't know why this thing is trying to focus so much. Towards the tail end of last year, just realized, and I thought to myself that, nah, man, okay, I'm okay with the money I'm making. Sure, I don't get to month end or even the middle of the month with the salary I earn, especially paying for my own cost. And that brings up two things. One, how does most South Africa live on that, dude? Most of South Africa, because I mean, medium. I probably at that time earned more than the medium salary in South Africa, especially for black people, especially for some of my age. Nah. But you gotta think to yourself, okay, sharp, I'm making money, but I don't think there's any real value creation when it comes to the restaurant industry. Sharp. Let's say it's like November now. I'm like, fuck this. I remember calling my mom and she was just not happy, dude. She was not happy because, like, why are you leaving a job? You have no future prospects. You're earning quite well. You're living by yourself. Keep in mind, at that time, I had nowhere else to live, bro. So if I don't pay rent, I'm basically homeless, and that's what happened, bro. That's what happened at some point. But yeah, I'm puffing it a bit for the video, but like, yeah, I was homeless for like a day. Sure. That goes on. She was not happy with me. But at that specific time, I was like, enough is enough. I've been thinking about leaving for months, bro. Months, maybe even a year at that point. And I've been thinking, nah, I want to leave this. I want to do something better with my life. Because keep in mind, I'm not really much of a school kid, bro. Education, art. I mean, I did well, bro. I passed. Never studied. Didn't have any particular interest when it comes to academic things. Sharp. So I decided to leave. That point, my plan was to start a digital marketing agency. Show everybody, well, not as much as you think, but a lot of people have tried to do that, and I struggled, dude. Like, I pushed that business for a solid month, and I know that's not enough, dude. I came across a guy called Matthew Ravel on YouTube. Nah, this oak is talking a big chat about real estate, bro. So I'm like, yeah, sharp. This sounds like the way. So I took the steps as in his video, and like started looking for estate agencies that would hire me, especially as someone with no experience, because most of these places are looking for experience, obviously, because you want to make money as a business and you don't want to lose money by hiring new people. Sharp. I look, and I find myself at Rawson, bro. Sands. Sharp. Now, as I'm doing my research into this, I hear a couple of people say like, nah, I didn't really make money after I only made money after my second year or my third year. I'm like, fuck, bruh. Because I'm already independent at this, well, not at this stage, because I had moved back to my parents. But like, my plan is to be independent again as soon as possible. But sure, I get into that job role. Classic real estate experience. Like, I get the job. I was so happy. I called everyone. I'm like, yeah, sharp. I'm in real estate. Yes, I'm clocking at that point that just because I'm in this thing doesn't mean I'm making money yet. So I need to push. Now, when I see these oaks that haven't made money for a year, I'm like, damn, I don't really want to be those guys, dude. Like, I don't want to stay a year in this thing and not make money, because in my mind, if you're going to be a year into something and you're not reaping some sort of benefits, you're wasting your time, bro. You're not working as hard as you should be. And that's what I'm going to discuss in this video. But like, yeah, sharp, I get the job. Now, I sit at my desk maybe for like a couple of weeks, as things are getting set up. That time I don't know much, like, what am I supposed to do? What are the systems? How do I handle this job? Eventually, I get onboarded onto everything, and I'm like, yeah, okay, sure. This is now the point where I'm gonna start making money. I put my pictures there, like my dream car. I put my old house, because I still want to have my own house. So I was like, yeah, that's a goal. Let me put it there. Sharp. Fast forward, we are in June now, and zero earned in commission. And I've been productive, bro. I've really been productive, eh? Well, not productive, but I'm there every day. I try to do my calls, and I'm doing the work that a real estate agent is supposed to be doing. And the problem is, the problem is I'm hella inconsistent, bro, and I'm realizing that now. And I knew that before, like I had a sense, but like it's really clocking in now that damn, bro, what I actually need is consistency. We're in that mode of like, yeah, I want to do this, that, and the third, and you just don't do it because you're not consistent. You don't have the follow up. You're not doing what you're supposed to do, bro. And that's me. Sharp. I feel like I've been ranting on this point for so long. And I find real estate and I'm like, yeah, sharp. I think I want to create value with this vehicle. Nah. Hey, after 6 months, bruh. Well, fast forwarding into now. After 6 months, nothing. And I don't know, I want this to be kind of like a PSA to future agents, bro. Future agents, even agents now. I don't think in this business you earn money by being inconsistent. Let me explain that. They always say like after 2 years or so of like actually going out and canvassing people should know like who you are and your work ethic, and when they have a house to sell, they call you, you don't call them. That's what happens in the real estate industry, né? The fuck was I on about? See, this is why I don't make YouTube videos, bro, because I keep on forgetting my points. Maybe I should just not talk. But yeah, that's one reason why I'm failing, is because I'm not consistent enough. Now, obviously there's a lot of challenges, right? I feel like it's easy to be consistent when you have everything set. I don't have everything set, bro. When they say join the when they say join real estate, bro, you need a car. I don't have a car. You need some sort of way to like make money for yourself. My boss said at the interviews, like, could be minimum 8 months before you make anything, even a cent from this business, bro. So you need to have some way to support yourself. I don't really have any support besides my parents, and that's another irritation of mine. Sure. After all of that rambling, what do I actually want to do? Who am I and what do I stand for? I'm asking myself these questions and I'm thinking right off the bat. And I want to be a millionaire. I want to be a billionaire. That will happen, by the way. But let me just do this. Why do I want to make money? Let's start it there, because everyone wants to make money. Not everyone has a reason to make money. Some people can earn 15,000 rand a month, and that's okay for them because all their needs are met. Sure. Me, I'm gonna change the fucking world, bro. I really do wanna change the world. Well, not the world. I wanna change my part of the world. I wanna change South Africa. I wanna change the world for kids who were like me, who are like me. Kids who, for lack of a better word, are like lost. Kids who are like, yeah, I have my place, but I don't, if that makes sense. So, one of my really, really big goals is to open my own school. And this school will definitely not teach the regular curriculum that the rest of South Africa teaches. It won't, I don't think it will really even teach the curriculum that private schools, the best private schools that we have in South Africa, your St. Mary's, your all your saints and whatever the fuck, bro. They all, it's around about the same thing. What I want to go into is the kids who are not academic, and the kids who are not in sports, but like, you know, certainly within your heart that, damn, I want to do something with my life, and I want to create value in my life. What's the vehicle? Now, I want the school that I build to speak to those children. Sharp. How do you get there, bro? Because a school needs so much money to start up, bro. A school needs so much, especially if you want to do it properly. I'm not making Kumbulani high, dog. Me, I'm making a rival to kids. I'm making a rival to fucking St. John's, dog. I want my school to produce millionaires, bruh. Millionaires. Sharp. I feel like I'm getting passionate every time. More and more I speak. Sharp. Now you need an appropriate vehicle to build you this amount of wealth. Real estate is that for me. In one day, bro, I could make 50K. In one day, I could make 100K. The ceiling is the limit, bro. Just how expensive the house is, I could make that, whatever. So I was like, sharp. Now, second of all, I was like, I want to go into whatever business, because at the time of this thought, I wasn't really into real estate. So I was like, whatever I get into, I really genuinely want to build value for people, because that's where wealth comes in. Wealth is value. Value is wealth. I don't know if yeah. Sure. So, I feel like I'm rambling again. I'm saying this again. Sure. Let me shut all of that shit down. What am I going to do about my failing real estate career? And I don't just I say this as a personal journal, but this is also to other people who feel like me and who I guess are in real estate, because this is aimed to them, but like, I guess this could work universally just with whatever in life, bro. I really want to create like proper value, dude. Like, a lot of real estate agents are just there to make a quick bag, bro. It's the same thing I just mentioned. Like, you could make 50K in a day, bro, and that's amazing. But as a person who's not motivated, that 50K, I mean, I used to earn 60K a year, bro. If you were to multiply my salary for a year, to make like 60 roundabout. So, like, I could make my whole year's salary in one go. What that does is create lazy people, bro, because it's common, well, it's not a misconception. It's actually something that's true, but most real estates are not motivated. Most real estate agents are not motivated like that. And everyone can agree to this, dude. Most real estate agents don't answer calls. Most real estate agents take time to fucking answer a text, bro. Answer a text. It takes them like 2 days, dude. I've genuinely had a real estate agent who, like, I texted her, for example, in the beginning of the week, him or her, texted them in the beginning of the week. They only replied at the end of the week, dude. Like, are you serious about business, bro? And imagine at that time, I'm looking for a place for like now, like this week, dude. You could have made your commission like that, dude. Interested, no selling, no nothing, dude. Just You, paperwork, house, money. Fucking done, bro. You're done. You take time to reply to this message, I get disinterested, I go for another house. And that's actually what happened. I don't want to be one of those real estate agents, dude. Because that's so shit, bro. Because that really just shows that you're here to make money, dude. You're solely here to make money. Everybody's here to make money. You're solely here for the money. You're not there to actually help people in their lives. I think my boss has said this, I haven't properly researched it, but moving house is one of the most stressful times in your life, dude. And I can understand that, especially this year as I've moved 3 places. It's fucking stressful, bro. So you don't want someone who's gonna reply to you like a bad bitch, for lack of a better word. Bruh, you can't be a bad bitch in this industry, bro. You really can't be a bad bitch, bro. Why are you replying 2 days after, dog? Fucking sleeping, bro. And I think those people should be out of real estate because they create a bad name for people like us who actually want to do something within this industry. I want to make a dent in this industry. I want, in the next 5 years, because for being honest, real estate ain't that important. But in 5 years, imagine people still remember your name because sharp, more than selling them a house or selling their house, you created real value in their lives and they really appreciate you for that. That's what I'm looking for. How does that happen? Now, I'm born in the 2000s, obviously, no Mr. Shit. Sharp. I really believe that internet is the wave. But more than internet, for my business, content is the way. Content is the way. Because think about it. Before content, YouTube and all of that, you had to make a name for yourself within the space by calling, I like to say outbound leads. More complicated, but people who are people who you are going to, hi, I'm this person, I do this, I offer this. After a couple of years, sharp, now you're making money, dude. I believe in the next couple of years, some real estate agent out there is gonna start by making content. Nah, they're gonna start by making content. Then they start selling houses, bruh. Then you're but, and most people are not gonna rate that. Most people are not gonna rate that. And I think that's smart, dude. Because essentially, I like to live life. Essentially, you've lived life through content. And now you're making money. Isn't that fucking amazing? You worked hard, obviously. Content is hard, bro. I struggle to do content, I'm struggling to do it now. Content is fucking hard. But you didn't put in the amount of work, grind, and all of that to be the best cold caller in the world, the best fucking outreach, whatever in the world. I don't think those two things equate. So, yeah, the summary, I think content is gonna be king in this space, one. And the way you work, because I really do, people are tired of real estate agents now. Imagine in a couple years when there's 5,000 more of us in this industry and they carry on the other fucking whatever 5,000, I don't know how many people are in there. They carry on the real estate agents we have now. People are gonna be nah, dude, I have Property 24, I can just sell the shit. Property 24, I have private property, I have the money to put up a sponsored ad or whatever. I'm just gonna sell the shit by myself and keep the commission, keep the whole thing for myself. It's not even commission at that point, bro. You're selling a house and you're getting what you put, whatever. Sure, you're getting 100% on that. I feel like if the broader real estate doesn't move on from that, bro, we're dying, dude. We're dying. Because already people think we make too much money for what we fucking do. Especially because of those low level agents. Low level. They think like, nah, this guy is making, this girl, let's be fair, could make 50,000, 100,000 tomorrow, and they are good, and that's a year for them. That's the year for them. I don't think those people are gonna stay very long here. And I think the people who are gonna stay here, the people who actually create value, because it's one thing to put up a house on Property 24, private property, you put it up online, and you get X amount of buyers, and you get that one who bites on it, and all of a sudden you have a commission, bro. I don't think that's gonna be enough in the future, dude. In the future, probably you're gonna have to bring value before you even touch a client, and it's like that now, but it's gonna be even more so in the future. So I believe agents who create value are the winners in this game. Alright, so what is my conclusion in this video then? My conclusion, number one, most important actually, is, bro, be consistent in anything that you do, right? You can always beat someone who's inconsistent, bro. Those lazy agents that I talked about earlier in the video, they are beating me. They have more money than me. They've earned more money than me, simply because they're consistent in being shit. They're consistent in being shit, bro. Let's be honest. Actually, I don't know why I'm even smirking after that. They're consistent in being shit, dog. So they are beating me, and my aim is to be consistent in being good, consistent in being great, bro. Like, to the point where everybody remembers the name Landile Notrelek. Everybody, like, that's the point I'm trying to get to. What's the second point of this video, bro? Is the main one is just be consistent, and just start. That's what I'm doing in this video. I'm just literally trying to start. I'm filming in a fucking garage. Look at this. Like, yeah, it's not the best aesthetics, but bro, I've been putting this off heavy for like, the longest of time, bro. You know, even if this gets one view, bro, even if this really just gets one view, I'm happy, because I started, bro, and I need to carry on, and I need to be accountable. I want to post one video a week, bro, so I need to stay accountable to that. Hopefully I will. Words of affirmation, I will be consistent in this. Yeah, man, that's my piece, bro. That's the outro to this video. Y'all heard me fucking rant, bro. I'm sure y'all are tired of me, but I don't think I put it in this video